Hey guys, so I was gonna wait to make this video, you know, till later. That way, I could get ready and all. But it is 10:22 in the morning. I've been laying here in bed and it's all I can think about. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna do it right here. Laying in bed, everything. So growing up, you told when you learn about sex, that's what we're gonna talk about. Sex. I am at the age of 18. And we're taught sex ed in school. We start that like fourth or fifth grade. Even though in fourth grade, it's more like talking about showering because if you don't, hygiene, you're gonna stink. Fifth grade's more like periods, and then sixth grade, you don't really learn. I don't remember ever learning about sex. I learned, I learned about how like to get pregnant, a sperm fertilizes an egg, but that's about it. Sex isn't talked about, and I don't understand why. Like, I don't know if you noticed it earlier, but I just whispered the word sex and did it again. And I've never understood why it has to be such a taboo subject. Like, there's a bunch of taboo subjects that honestly I can make a series. If I want to, I will end up making a series. I don't care if y'all want it, but I will make it if I have to. Because I just don't understand it. And I'm a Christian, okay? And I understand the wait to have sex wait to get married to have sex. I understand that one. I honestly have my own personal belief. Like, yes, I'm Christian, but I also want to wait to have sex until marriage to make sure I have the right person. I don't just want to go around and because that's something vulnerable. I have hated my body for the longest time. Only recently liking my body. So like, why would I want to give that to somebody? And like, I could get pregnant or have STDs, and I'd want to make sure if that's not you, I'm proud of you. Like, own it up. But that's the thing. We can't own it up because it's looked down upon. And I think it should be, like, more common, like, talk about. And honestly, in a way, I feel like if it was talked about more, maybe we wouldn't have people sneaking around trying to, because I've learned through life that the more you're like, no, don't do this, the more we're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to do it. You know, like, I personally, so, and I mostly, for the longest time, I thought it was only guys. Porn. Y'all know porn? Yeah. Longest time, I thought it was only guys could watch porn. It was only a guy thing. As I grew older, I found more and more girls talking about how they watched it, but they felt ashamed, But yet guys, I remember sitting in class hearing guys talk about watching it, and they wouldn't feel ashamed at all. But the girls would be like, like, now that we're older, more and more people, they don't feel as ashamed, But it's like, why feel ashamed? And it's a natural thing, isn't it? That's how we reproduce. We're supposed to reproduce so we can populate, like keep the species going. But yet it's not common. And like, and like, I personally feel that it is so not talked about enough that me as an 18-year-old female, I barely know my own body. I remember one day, it was last year, because 2020, we had a whole lot of time on our hands. I remember one day, I walked in the bathroom, this is gonna get a little TMI, just a little, I'm gonna try to keep it not TMI. I walked in the bathroom, and I was like, I don't really understand my body. And, little TMI, I grabbed a mirror, and I was like, let me figure out the body. But that's because it's not talked about, like, I don't understand it. I should know my own body, but because I was never told anything about it, I don't. And I'm gonna be honest. I've watched movies, adult movies, and I've seen a couple sex scenes. I've learned more watching those sex scenes than I have in any sex ed class. And that's weird. That's weird to me. Anyways, I'm gonna keep it like short. Keep it that short because I think when I originally wanted to make this video, I had a whole lot of more ideas, but I also think I just covered everything that I want to talk about. No, one more thing. Virginity. I think that is up to you. Honestly, like, I remember the first time I heard the word virgin. This girl walked up to me and asked if one of my friends was a virgin. I didn't know what that word was, so I said no, because I thought it was a bad thing. Thought it was a bad thing to be a virgin. Then I found out what a virgin was. There has never, from the day I learned what that word meant to now, I still have not found a definition. I know they say, like, not have sex. A person who has not had sex. But then you gotta take into account, there's rape, there's non-consent, that's the same thing. You know, like, I think you, as a person, decide when you lose your virginity, when you have sex. Do not let a person, you do not, Sorry, I'm talking to my younger self, I'm talking to all of y'all, like, do not think you need to have sex. Do not think you need to do anything else. Do what is comfortable for you. Because I spent too long myself. Because guys only paid attention to me. I had 3 major crushes all of high school. 2 out of 3 of those guys only paid attention to me when they thought I wanted to do sexual things with them. Now this third guy, I thought for the longest time that I needed to do what I did with these 2 with him. But no, he's different. They will be out there. Trust me, you will find somebody who will love you for you. You don't have to do those things, okay? You do not have to do those things. Because sex is personal. Sex is... What's the word I'm looking for? It's intimate. Intimate. It is up to you. It will always be up to you. Forget society. Forget everyone. You. Okay? Focus on you. I cannot stress that enough. I can't. Because, like, oh my goodness, there's so much that now that I'm older, society just doesn't talk about. I'm like, how am I supposed to learn? But yeah, basically, sex is something you yourself need to adventure on. You yourself needs to look into. You don't listen to anybody else. Don't listen, don't be ashamed. Just focus on you, because I myself am still nervous. I myself am just like, but I'm 18. I'm an adult. And a few years from now, I might be married and want to have kids, but if I keep the mindset I have now, how am I going to know what, go on your own adventure. And I think that's what everybody, what needs to be common. And I get, like I said earlier, I'm a Christian, right? I know a lot of people talk about how, sex is too normalized, premarital sex and all that is too normalized. I'm not saying that, because I myself believe in waiting to marriage, because religion, my own reasons. Honestly, my own reasons for waiting to marriage is a little higher than my religious reasons, but it doesn't matter. Basically what I'm saying is explore your sexuality. Know your own limits and learn about it. Don't be ashamed, because it's taboo enough, and I'm sick of that. Anyways, thanks for listening. You can comment your own opinions down below. And yeah, I might make this series, might not. Because I know there's, periods and other stuff that could be talked about. Let me know. Bye. Oh, also, I'm supposed to have a video. I don't know. The lighting is probably bad. Anyways, I'm supposed to have another video. I just keep going to edit it, and I don't edit it. So this video is probably coming out before that, the video. And yeah, so yeah. Bye, guys.